Well, g'day shanty town. I tell you what, I don't think I've ever seen so many clothes hung off the caravan. It's crazy. We got 3 lines going. So if you're wondering how we're doing this, Sian had a brilliant idea of using her macrame, the rope. What a great idea. Whoa, send it! Ew! I was wondering who came along here with their bloody boat earlier.
It was him.
You could see the tracks in the sand. I was like, geez, he's bloody game going down there. Looks like he's left the boat behind though. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway.
Too shallow to load.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got macrame bloody clothesline. How good's that? It makes sense. You got the rope and plenty of it, and then it comes down to how you tie it and how you set it up. So what a great idea. I thought it was great.
You want to come out?
It's just funny because we've just rocked up to Lincoln National Park, and this is the first thing we did all the washing, because we did it just before we left where we were in Coffin Bay, and we came out here, but we had so much washing that was like, we don't even have enough bloody clothesline to even compensate for that. So yeah, we put our brains together and brainstormed a bit, and Sian came up with that brilliant idea. So I think we'll be doing this again at some stage.
Oh god. Of all the things that you could have recorded. Hey?
Well, we've got all our lines out.
We're gonna sell 1 million of these things now.
No, it's all good. I'm not gonna get into too much detail. I'll just hide a couple of these because there's some funky stuff going on over here.
It's nothing funky, just my underwear.
I just want to show you that we do use our all smalls, and we use it all the bloody time, so they come in absolute handy.
They're amazing. They're really handy, especially in this situation. I've had like tea towels and socks and everything on them, undies, all of Jack's board shorts, because they're just small. I just flick them all into it. I love all smalls.
Oh, it's amazing.
They're the best thing.
They are really the best thing. I reckon we'll have to invest. I keep saying it every time we bloody talk about it. I always say we should get some more.
Yeah, because
you can never have too many of them. How's this? I'm just showing you all our underwear, all our clothes.
No.
That's how much we don't really care about it. It's the reality of it. This is caravanning.
Care about what?
Like showing clothes and underwear and stuff. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, well, this is what it's like to live in a caravan.
This is literally what it's like. If you have to do washing before you get to your next location, you've got to hang it out. You don't have a clothesline. You don't have any of these fancy things you have back at home. You've got to improvise and do something about it. Yeah. We're in a stunning location. We're like literally right next to the beach, and then we got our huge bloody, what do you want to call it?
All of Christopher's jobs.
The joys. Well, we got all that going on. I've got the Ziggy on tonight. We're actually cooking up a quiche. We want to have a quick squiz at that one. So I've got quiche on tonight, something a bit different. And get a load of the bloody backdrop. How good is that? What a spot. We're at Horse Rock campsite. So there is, I believe, 6 or 7 campsites off memory.
8, I think.
Well, there you go, 8. So there's 8 of them. But what the joy about all this is, as you're driving into the national park, you're driving along, and then onto the left-hand side, you can see the water, the ocean. There's like a little cliffside sort of, I don't know, scenery and trees and all that sort of stuff, and then you'll see like these open areas just pop up as you're driving past, and they're all campsites.
Did you say what national park it is?
Yeah, Lincoln National Park.
Lincoln National Park.
Yeah. So as you're driving in, you'll see all those pockets, and they're actually sites that you can book through the National Park website and come out here and camp exactly like we are here right now. So we're on camp site 5. And a big reason why we picked this one is because 1, 2, 3, 4 are quite tight. Number 1 is very tight. Even just the entry in is quite a bit sketchy. I wouldn't be taking anything like this, especially this big. Maybe a camping trailer, maybe a rooftop tent or something like that. 2 and 3, very much the same. 4's pretty much on par. So pretty much from 1 to 4, really tight, good for rooftops, all that sort of stuff. 5 is 100% awesome. It's like perfect caravan spec. You can fit 2 caravans in here quite easily. I'll show you just quick there. So we got us right here on the lower side next to the water, really close. And then if you go up here, you notice there's like another whole section just there. So you can fit another caravan there. You got us here. Obviously, you're not going to be able to see much, but if you're hanging out with people and your friends and whatnot, you're not going to care too much. But in saying that, there is another little section just down here. You could probably almost fit another caravan in there. I'd fit the caravan in there, but the only thing is it's a bit on a off-camber sort of slope. So if you've got airbags, if you're willing to throw the chocks in like we have, you'll have no dramas whatsoever. So there you go, 3 caravans you can fit in this site. Campsite 5.
I've got something to show you.
And then you got 6, 7 and 8, which seem to be a little bit big, but I reckon this is probably the pick of the bunch. We did drive out here just a couple of days ago with some other people in town that we've now met that live here. They offered us their property and we've been checking that out for the last few days.
You look hot.
Oh, getting hot.
It does, you look red.
Yeah, so we did a bit of a recon drive out here the other day and checked it out, and it was definitely, yeah, we were like, let's go and have a look. We found campsite 5 and it was like, that is an amazing spot. And then you jumped on straight away and you were just like, let's go and see what we got availability. And it was like the next couple of days ready to go. So we dragged 2 nights.
There's also Horse Rock East, and it's one site entirely by itself. And as you drive along the road, you can kind of just reverse straight back in and have the same experience, but it's alone. So that's another good one.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, I was doing the washing and I thought, oh, you got the camera out.
Yay.
So Chris hasn't shown you this yet.
No, officially haven't shown you. Here you go. This is the new merch shirt that we've just picked up. We've had it designed. I've been working on it in the background for a little while now. I've been trying to make something. I've always wanted the saying, making memories.
Making memories.
Because that's what it's all about, is making memories. That's what it's all about for us. When you're on the road, you're traveling, hanging out with family, friends, whatever it is, like it all comes under that category of making memories. So that sort of makes me happy and proud at the same time, because it's something I've been wanting to do for a very long time.
If Chris had the chance, he would own like a City Beach store with all his own t-shirts and brands in there that he had made himself, because he's always wanted that. So this is like, I made a shirt. This is my little teaser and have a bit of a crack at it. So yeah, I've been working with a couple of people on this one and trying to get it all up to date, get it designed, get it created, and get it onto a t-shirt so I can get it out to you guys. So yeah, it's a pretty proud moment, and I've been wearing that for the last 3 days straight, and I tell you what, I'm so happy about it. Like, there's so many times where we're out doing something and we're filming something that I'm just thinking to myself, we're making memories right now. What a perfect moment for this to be wearing the shirt right now, making memories. If this goes well, he has another idea. But the deal is, this has to go okay for him to have another idea.
I gotta make sure this goes really well, but I've got another really cracking idea for another design and another saying, which if you're in the caravan industry or you're just a weekend warrior, you just love camping, you love being outdoors, you'll definitely get what I'm coming at with this next one. But I need to rely on you guys. If you want to jump over and grab a t-shirt.
I told him if this one doesn't go well that he's not allowed to do another one.
So if you want to jump over to bigozexplorers.com, we've got all the merch over there. That's now live. It's ready to go. So again, I'm not pushing it, but if you really want to jump over there and check it out, grab yourself a t-shirt. It means the world to me. And it probably means if I can sell enough of them, I'll be able to jump on and do another design again too. So if you're into that sort of stuff and you really appreciate that design that's come out of what we've done, yeah, by all means jump over and check it out. Yeah, not too bad.
Do you want to rotate it? Oh, it's pretty even.
No, it's good.
Yeah, alright, we'll leave it.
Too used to having the 2 different plates. Oh my god. 2 different plates, so it's cooking well at the moment.
Cool.
It's nice. Sitting on 180, nice and bloody perfect right there. It's good.
What have you got there?
It's a dirty old Great Northern. I do miss craft beers, I'll tell you what. Sorry Great Northern, but I think my days are done, to be honest. I don't mind the old Great Northern. I know there's a lot of people out there going, geez, what is he? He's really off the Great Northerns, and like he's not even buying it anymore. He's not drinking it anymore. I don't mind drinking Great Northern when I can, but I must admit, I do enjoy a good craft beer, and there is a hell of a lot more flavour I don't know, there's just something about craft beer and it just tastes so much better. The only problem is their cartons are a 16, whereas a normal beer is a 30. The price especially is very high, but in saying that, if you love your craft beers and you love the flavour, it's well and truly worth it. But
you're a beer snob and a coffee snob.
Well, geez, it's amazing what travel life does to you, doesn't it? But if I had to pick, I think you already know by now, is Your Mates Brewing back home, and I'm big on that, and I'm all out for supporting them as well because it is amazing stuff. But don't get me wrong, I do love a good Northern every now and again, but it's getting less and less over time. So sorry to everybody out there and everything that I've done with Great Northern and this, that and everything else, but people change, things move on, new things come into the situation, and you gotta grow. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah.
Trying to film that too.
How good does that look? Got some spuds to go on. Got a slice of bread, and we got a big old juicy looking salad over here. Not a bad spread. See, this is why these happen a lot, because of this. Who else wears a potato shirt? You know what I mean? Like, that's just dedication right there.
Me.
Trust me, I'm a potato.
Is there anyone else out there that wears
A shirt with a potato on it?
a potato shirt? Is there anyone that loves potatoes more than Sean?
No.
I want to know in the comments below. Let me know.
I'm sorry, there isn't. There's no point commenting. You don't exist.
If they do, we need to meet up. And we need to do like a
seriously?
potato cook-off.
Yeah, or something. I'll teach you how I love them and you can teach me how you love them.
Oh, totally. How good would that be?
Alright, that's Jada's. Right, Jada.
Thank you.
Right, now I'm going to give Jack a half a piece. I don't really know what he's going to think of it. He's really into the yogurt right now.
So if you're wondering why he's eating yogurt and we're all about to eat dinner, is because we're not sure whether this is probably the first time he's going to try a quiche for a long time.
He's that tired. He was like, Mum!
Yeah, well,
I want this.
we didn't want to give him something he wasn't going to eat or he wasn't interested in.
But he
so,
did used to love quiche, so...
yeah, you never know. If he keeps eating, who knows? Yeah, I can see you, mate. You keep eating. We just got up this morning. We've had breakfast. Don't have all jobs, and we're ready to hook into for the day. I haven't got too much planned today, but one thing we are planning to do, don't know if you've heard about them, but they're called razor fish. So basically, it's kind of like a mussel, like an oyster in a sense, but they're really big. They're probably about a good 6 inches, probably a bit longer, and they're in the shape of like a diamond or a triangle, and you can actually eat them. So we're going to go out a little bit later because dead low is about 10 o'clock. So we've got probably about half an hour, 40 minutes. And where the tide goes out to is where the weeds start. So we don't even have to swim out there. We can actually walk all the way out and then start finding them. So that's the plan today. If it all goes well, if it doesn't, I'm not sure what we're going to do. So I thought I'd come up here this morning and show you guys a bit of the access into this camp. It's not too bad. A lot of people ask me, what's the road like? What's the conditions like? Can I get a normal car in here? Can I get my van in here? Transit vans, all that sort of stuff. The answer is yes. I've seen some little Hyundai Getzes getting in here and some Camrys and stuff. So it is very doable. It's nothing hectic. There is a bit of rock and it is a little bit rough, but for the distance you have to drive to get to your campsite, even to the other end, it's really not that bad. So basically that's all you're looking at right there. Little bits of rock and all that sort of stuff. Nothing hectic. You're not going to be after airing down or do anything crazy like that. So yeah, just a little heads up for you. If you do want to check this spot out and you've got like a very limited setup, or you don't think it's going to be feasible to go off-road, you definitely can, 100%. It's a little bit slopey there up on that top side. Down the bottom there's a lot better. That's probably the best position I reckon we could get the van without trying to play around with it too much. And then you got in behind that van too. So yeah, you could definitely fit 3 vans in here if you really wanted to. But yeah, plenty of room for just the one van too. And then you got that absolute stunning view out there. Bloody cracking spot. Tell you what, I think it was $27 for 2 nights. So it is a national park. You do have to go onto the website. I'll put all the details in the description below and let you know about all that sort of stuff there. So if you're looking to come out here, you know where to jump on. You can see the prices, you can pick your sites and go from there. So as you can see, the water was lapping here pretty much all day yesterday. Even last night it was right up, but this morning when we got up and looked out the window, it was probably about halfway out to where it is now. But it goes that little bit further too, so just probably another 5 meters out, it starts to get into the weed beds, and that's where you're going to start finding those razorfish and a few other interesting creatures I could imagine. But yeah, pretty cool. Looks a bit average at the moment, as it always does when the tide goes out anyway. But yeah, it's going to be a good little exploring mission this morning. Go out there and check out what we can find.
Leave your truck there. Come on.
Come back. It's not that cold. Go, Dad. Soap. Dad, soap. Mama, soap.
Yeah.
Soap.
So in case you haven't gathered, we're on our way out to the low tide line. It's about, what was it? Was it 9:30? And low tide is 10:30. And apparently out in the weed line, which you can get to at low tide, is where you find most of the razor clams. So we're just on our way out. Oh yeah.
Oh.
So you wouldn't even know they were there if you were walking out here.
There's another one there too.
There's heaps of them.
Should they babies or big?
God, they would hurt too. That would cut you up.
Yeah, that one looks like a baby.
So the place to find most of them, we believe, is the low tide line in amongst the weeds. So we're on our way out there now. The videos I saw, they look like they stick out of the ground about that high because they're quite big. So
Hey, look.
I'm hoping they'll be that easy to find. I guess we'll soon find out. Just imagine walking through here and not knowing. You wouldn't even be able to see them.
Yeah, little seaweed.
Was it laying down? Oh, there's actually a crab hiding in it, babe. That's funny.
What's that? Hello.
Got a nice little home in there. Show Jack.
Look.
Big boy too.
Good find.
I'll put them back.
You found what we needed, but you didn't find what we need. They're big, aren't they?
Yeah. Bye, mate.
Looks like a dinosaur.
He does.
Show Jack.
You wanna pat it? Oh, oh, I'm pink.
He's funny, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm walking. He
He's almost like a slug rather than a bloody
Yes,
sea cucumber. See him, babe?
walking. I'm walking.
He's like Spotty.
In my game Animal Crossing on my Nintendo, I actually caught one of them when I went diving in the sea with my character.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it is a sea slug. Or it could be a different kind.
Really? Oh, a little crab. Wow. How cool is that?
Yeah, I definitely found one.
Oh, yeah.
Is he big enough?
He's getting bigger. Let's see.
Look at his beard.
That's cool. Look how sharp they are. Imagine standing on that.
That'd be pretty bad.
Well, should we take him?
Yeah, I think we should take him.
Do you want to start carrying the bag then?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just found one. He's right there.
Looks like a baby.
I don't know if you can you see that?
No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, you can. Get him out.
So you dig round both sides Oh, yeah, he's only going to be a little one, I think.
Yeah, we can still eat him.
Oh, God, he's sharp. Yeah, he's only little, but I'll at least show you what they look like when they come out.
Twist it. Oh, there we go.
It's a
Maybe
baby
wash
one.
all the roots. Maybe wash all the roots.
That is so sharp. Like, if you stood on part of that, like on the bottom of your heel like that, you'd know about it. Look at their roots. They got like full roots growing out of them.
Wash it off and then you can see it properly. That's what they eat. We're probably going to be eating some seaweed today. It will be nice. Oh! Look!
Oh, wow, it's a scallop.
Yeah!
Is it alive?
Yeah, it's alive.
Okay, bring it.
We'll keep it.
Yep.
Oh, I stepped on a big one.
See if you can find
Yeah,
more of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there a big one?
Yep, big one.
Are you sure it's a big one?
I just stepped on it and I felt it. It's big.
Oh, I can see another one too.
Where?
I'll wait till you get that one first.
Oh, come on. He's very big.
Yeah?
He's bigger than I thought he'd be. There we go.
Hey, well done, Jada. So I didn't think that we were going to get any today. Like, I was really feeling a bit disheartened there for a bit, but we found this really cool patch. So now we're just going through. How many have we got so far? Can we have a look?
I don't know. Maybe just take this black thing out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about probably 8 of them,
And a scallop.
and one scallop. So what didn't feel like it was going to be successful in the beginning became successful. We have so many. I'll show you a photo of our haul in a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we'll just show them. We'll lay them all out.
Oh, and can I tell you something, guys?
Yeah.
Something? The one thing I found when I was... Oh, no, we got a hole in the bag.
That's all right.
The one thing I found when I was in there, I found a dead one. Opened it, I was like, oh, there's just sand in there. But then I was like, holy crap, there's a octopus in here.
And then he inked everywhere.
Yeah. But it was only a baby.
It was the only one we found. We also found an abalone, but I don't know what size they have to be able to keep an abalone, so I'm going to check that.
We just found a scallop.
Scallop as well. So we've got one scallop, one abalone, and a lot of razorfish.
Yeah. Hello? Anybody home?
So this is our catch for the day.
Mommy!
That's everything. We double checked our bag limits. It's 25 per person and up to 100 possession limit, so I guess you'd have to have 4 people on you. What's wrong?
Mommy!
Yeah, it's an abalone.
How much did we get? 1, 2,
So this is your abalone. I checked up the limits though. They have to be 14.5 centimetres or 13 centimetres depending on the breed. He is definitely way too small, so Jade's going to take him down a second.
We got 16.
And then over here is our one scallop.
Let's see if we can eat that.
And all of the, what are they called? Razorfish.
Razorfish. They stick up out of the ground like this. Then say that this is someone's foot. They'd stand on it.
And that's
But-
why people get cut.
And the way that you're meant to dig them out is on the sides. Ow.
Careful.
I already cut myself there.
Yeah, same. I've done my finger as well.
I also
Alright.
did my thumb.
Let's prep them.
Please.
So I had one that was open. So I'll do him first. So what you got to do is put this in here. Cut it away.
And
very
hopefully it'll
carefully.
come out.
And then see they separate.
Oh yeah. Okay, so where's that?
So then all of this stuff comes out. This is all goos and yuck and stuff
there's
you
the
don't
yummy
want.
bit. I'm pretty sure there's
And
two.
this round bit's what you need. So I need to get closer to the inside of the shell next time because I just cut through the middle of it. With the knife. Hang on, not yet. Well done. And now look out.
Wow. This one? That's this one.
Here we go.
You can do it.
Da 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 da.
What's it look like inside? Oh, that's actually kind of pretty. I might keep those shells. I'm pink.
Tiny.
Baby scallop. Because that's the bit you eat, eh?
Yeah.
Or is there more there?
I think so.
Yeah, look, I had to cut through him.
Sorry, mate.
So that's our catch. That's literally it. From all of those shells, that's all that came out.
That's the biggest one.
It almost feels like wasteful.
Yeah, it does, with all the shells and guts and everything that come out of it.
Yeah.
Like that bag would have been like almost quarter
That was
full.
a lot in there. Look at all the
Yeah.
like the guts, the shell, like everything that came out of that. They better taste good after all that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go in the kitchen, I think, and finish these off. I'm just gonna wash off the table and then finish them in there, I think.
We've got dinner on the go. Trying something different in Ziggy tonight. So we've done macaroni and cheese. So Jada's absolute favourite. We don't mind a good pasta dish here, there and everywhere. It doesn't happen very often, so pretty excited about that. But yeah, just mixing it up a bit. So she is pretty much ready to come out. Just about to take it inside and serve it up. How bloody good does that look? Hey, got dinner on the go there in the Ziggy. That at the doorstep. And still going to be looking at that through the window while we have dinner. This is why you take caravans to spots like this, because you can just enjoy the simplest things in life, like eating dinner with the family and have a view like that. Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting at the front of the caravan, just chilling out with a couple of beers. Jack's just come outside and literally within like 30 seconds he's like, "What's that?" And he's pointing and he's like, "Man." So what are you looking at? And then we looked over to the water and there was like these like fins coming out of the water. At first we thought it was a shark maybe, but then there was like wings and they were sort of coming up together and I was like, it's got to be a stingray. Yeah, stingray, huh?
That's the army.
Stingray, you reckon?
Wait.
What is it?
Stingray.
Yeah, stingray. Well done. Good boy. Oh, can you see it? Where's it going?
Oh, that's the
Wow, you see it right there?
army.
You see it?
Army.
How cool is that?
No, it's a
Stingray. Yeah, totally. How crazy is that?
What's he doing?
What's the stingray doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
That's really cool.
Yeah,
It's been like this all day. Like it's just horrible weather, but
You wanna go for a walk?
it's a part and a parcel when it's caravanning and camping. You can't always have the best of the best. It is what it is. You make the most of a negative situation. We've always said there's always a positive in every negative. And this right here is making memories and looking at some wildlife.
Just stopped in town. We wanted to get some drone footage of the Coffin Bay area and where the boats take off and that as well, because we've got a lot of information about what happens around Coffin Bay, but no footage really to show you what it looks like. And then it occurred to me, I'm like, I'd really like to be able to tell you why Coffin Bay is called Coffin Bay, because to me, Coffin is a strange name. Like, did a ship crash and a heap of people died, or did coffins come up on the bay? Like, what does it actually mean? But the fun fact is, back in 1802, Matthew Flinders came here on the Investigator, which was a ship, and he saw Coffin Bay, but he didn't actually come in and explore it at that time. However, he did name it, and the reason it's called Coffin Bay is because Admiral Sir Isaac Coffin is the person who helped with building the Investigator, so he named it Coffin. Initially as well, it was Coffin's Bay, but they since changed that now just to Coffin. So yeah, fun fact for you if you didn't know that already, that's why it has the Coffin name. It's nothing to do with, you know, cemeteries or anything like that. So yeah, discovered in 1802. Something else to note while we're here, we're just checking about drone rules in the area, because there's a lot of conservation parks, there's national parks around. The waterway here though is not a like marine conservation park or anything. The town area is okay. There is an unmanned airport, which is similar to like in the Kimberley around Kununurra, so you can fly there, but if there's any aircraft in the area, you just got to come back down basically. So yeah,
just common sense.
Yeah.
Bring it back down, bring it nice and low, wait for it to pass. with a lot of these DJI products now on drones, if you keep it up to date and you're updating it regularly, it improves all the sort of
mapping, I guess.
Mapping and restrictions and all that sort of stuff. So it's actually a really cool feature they brought out not that long ago, that if you're up in the air, if there's a flight coming near past or through your path of where you are droning, it'll give you an exclusion zone. It'll tell you that there is something on its way, and to take caution and lower, and just basically make you aware there is actually a plane or a helicopter coming through wherever you're droning, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
So it's good for beginners and people that don't really know too much about drones to be aware of, you know, flying objects and helicopters and planes and stuff like that. So
the first time it happened, we were like, what is that? It's got a plane on the screen. Like, what's going on? And we watched, like, we brought the drone down, but kept the map up, and you could see it coming across. And then over in the distance, you
could literally see it.
And it followed the same path.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a flight from somewhere, like a big Boeing 747 or anything. It was just a little light plane.
Yeah.
So it picks up anything that's in the air, because from what my knowledge is, anyone that's flying in the air has to be telling somebody or notify someone that they're up and where they're going and where they're stopping.
Unless you're part of the cartel.
Yeah. So it's good that talks to the drone, and then everybody knows where everybody is. So there's no excuses for anything to go wrong. Yeah. Totally.
Right. Get it up.
Get it up.
Get it up, babe.
We're out in public at the moment.
It's not stopped you in the past to get that one up anyway.
Yeah.
An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got our differences, yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain, what's the plan? Heavy breathe and stay insane. Grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow maze. We speak but oh nothing. We run our separate ways. Do you ever think about me? Or are you busy with someone else? You and I, we got our differences, yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain, what's the plan? Heavy breathe and stay insane. Now grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow maze. Everything has lost its taste. Months of rain and chest pain. Heavy breathe and stay insane. Now grab my hand. Months of rain and chest pain. Tell me what's the plan.
So I'm just going for a bit of a walk to show you a couple of general areas where you might be able to camp. We got offered these as we came in on our first visit in. I'll tell you what, there's some really cracking spots. There's one that's quite close to the house. In saying that, it's really not that close, but you've got this humongous tree right there, which is really cool to just look at, park up next to, and have a part of your camp spot. It's quite secluded. If you spin around, there's a little fire pit set up here, and the house is just there. So it's close, but it's really not that close. If you were to park up just over here around the bottom of that tree, you wouldn't even bloody know what's going on over here. But yeah, that's one of the campsites there that we've been shown. Easy access, nothing that anything can't get in here. The main driveway is literally just over the other side there and goes up to the house. And if you come back down here, there's another entry off the main road, and there's another camp spot just on the other side here. So I'll take you for a little walk down there and show you that one as well. But then I'll show you the main arena where we've parked up out the back there, and there is just so much room. The big reason why I'm loving hit camps is because for our personal experience that we've had over the last 3 to 4 months coming down that sort of west coast, is the people that run them. We've had a lot of places like this where they're just huge, big open areas, and they've got wildlife, they've got trees everywhere, they've just got really well maintained areas, and you just get this, like, I was going to say serenity as the cars go past, but you do get this sense of serenity and like off-gridness that I don't think you get anywhere else. Like hip camps, nearly everyone we've seen and been to now has just been exactly like that. It's so cool. Absolutely loving it. We are forever going to be going to hip camps from here on out because we've had the best experience. I couldn't recommend it anybody more. Honestly, it has been so cool. So this is the other one. This is in the front yard. As you can see, there is a huge amount of room. There's a nice little spot, quite a flat spot down between that tree and the fence. I reckon that'll be a killer little spot because the sun comes up on there, on that side, and goes up and over. So you'd have solar all day if you're off grid and you need that sort of power. The only probably little downside is the main road's there. But in saying that, it's really not that busy. But I guess being, depending on what year it is, it might be a little bit more. But to be honest, we've been in places like on the side of on the road, like gravel pits, as we're doing 1-nighters and 2-nighters, going through places, and we've been right next to the road and had semi-trailers and stuff going past. And it's really not that bad because once you're in your van, you really don't even notice it. So really doesn't make me look good at the moment, does it? Standing here trying to talk to you and there's cars going past and I'm trying to sell it to you. But if you're in a caravan, if you experience that style, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about because they're quite insulated in a caravan. And it's amazing what you don't hear. You gonna go jumping?
Jumping.
Yeah, go jumping.
Jumping.
Yeah.
Jumping.
The old school trampoline that's got all the heavy duty springs that you pinch your skin on and do damage. This is old school. Oh, come on. I'll jump on for you. Come on, let's go. I'll jump on.
Really?
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, big one. Oh no! Oh no! That's hard work. It's been a long time. Bloody good fun though. Oh, what have you found? Oh, you're looking for the cat.
You want to see Willow? Willow's going to come in a second, okay?
So for anyone that's wondering who Willow is, it's a little cat. And Jack is absolutely obsessed, aren't you? Where is she? I think Lisa said that she's inside. This is where she lives. She's got this huge old barn to herself. And she lives in there because the dogs kick around. There's there's normally one dog. But they got 2 or 3 here today. I don't know why. But yeah, they chased the damn cat. So that's where she retreats into. And he found her the other day and was just like literally attached to the hip. Like he could not separate the two. They were just loving each other. So I think Lisa's just bringing her out now. So this will be, you'll watch. He absolutely loves cats. Oh, is that your new friend?
That's a dog.
Yeah. Do you like Willow? Oh, it's a bit cute, isn't it? Yeah, that's her feet. Is that your favourite pet?
Dad?
Yeah.
That's a big one.
She's a big one. Look at her tail. She's tickling your face. Woo. Whoa! And she's gone. Say hello, Willow. Oh, isn't she cute? Isn't she cute? Huh? Yeah. Oh.
Oh, who's that? Mana? Oh, meow.
You like Willow, don't you? Hey? You like Willow, don't you?
Yes, we are. You shut that door.
So we're in the process of coming in here because they've just got, well, they had 2 ducks and one flew away, but one came back, and now he's back. It's the male out of the female that they had. So we're trying to catch him, which is going to be, I think, quite hilarious, to cut his wings so he can't fly off again. So let's see how this goes.
Alright, Jada, team effort here, right?
Yeah.
We're going to get him into a corner. Just not this corner. Preferably. Here we go, okay. Into the corner.
I nearly stepped in a shit.
Stand slow. 3 together.
Oh, he's gone! Oh. Yeah, well done. The fun things you experience on a farm, eh? How good's that?
Cool. Do you want to do 1 or 2?
Will he still be able to fly with one, do you reckon?
As they come back eventually, but
Yeah,
he should be fine for a while. He'll be going, what the hell?
I know.
Can I hold it?
Very cute.
Baby
Just
chicken.
need your
Baby chicken.
Baby chicken.
Baby chicken.
You want to pat him, Jack?
Because I've got to, listen, I've got to let him go in a minute. Do you want to pat him?
No.
Because he's a bit stressed out, so we don't want to stress him out too much. Quick pat and then I'll let him go.
Quick.
Quickly.
Give him a nice little pat. Yeah, good boy.
That's his tail. He's got his little tail tucked under. Look at his curly tail.
Oh, wow. What was that?
Alright, mate. Hang on.
I got your baby duck, Jack. I mean, baby chicken.
Yeah.
There you go. Can you put his feet on your lap? There you go.
Cuddles for the chicken.
That's a bit cute.
Oh, I love baby chicken.
Dad, buddy.
You want to pat
Dad,
it?
do you want to pat it?
Yeah, I'll pat it. Oh, how cute is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put his little leg on
He's
your
a bit
lap.
cute, isn't he?
Well done.
Yeah, I'll hold his
Well
legs.
done.
Alright, gentle. You gotta just don't hold him too tight.
Well done. And a big chicken.
Alright, you wanna let him go? Now you put him down. Oh,
Careful.
oh, there you go.
Big
Goodbye, chicken.
Big chicken.
Oh, big chicken.
4 eggs.
Hey, well done.
Cool.
Well,
You gotta go put them away.
This chicken would have had a hard time.
Yeah.
You gonna hold one?
Nothing like fresh eggs.
3.
Doesn't get any better.
Just hold one, Jack.
You got your egg, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah? You gonna eat it?
No.
No. I reckon you will. Oh no, don't put it. Not now, mate. You got to cook it. He just went to put the egg in his mouth. I was like, "Do you want to eat it?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll put it straight in my mouth."
Shut him up.
Is that a dead kitten? That's a different type of kitten, mate.
Oh, you like it?
Oh yeah, rub the mic.
You got the big dead kitten over here. I'm checking out the kitten.
Oh no, she's so. Can you hear the purring? I reckon they'll be able to.
Oh,
She
yeah,
just
for
wants to
sure.
rub it. Is that nice?
Oh, she's like not even moving.
Is you good? You know. You're so snuggly. She's cool. Like if I ever had a cat, this is the sort of cat I'd want. Just a small, snuggly, cute cat that didn't want to run away. If I ever had a cat. Like, say hi. You're safe up here, mate.
The purring is like next level.
It is a.
It's like a little speedboat. Just
Can
like,
you feel how much she's vibrating?
You're just loving life, aren't you? Really?
Happy cat.
Unreal. Let me know in the comments below. Are you a cat person or you're a dog person?
Or are you
I'm
a bit
curious.
of both? You
Or
can
both.
say that
Yeah,
too.
you can say if you're both too. But I know it's like a real 50-50 between a lot of people. So I'm curious. Have you got something at home? You got a cat? You got a dog?
My mum's a crazy cat lady.
Oh, she totally is.
Well, she's trying to get onto you. She's like, let me.
God.
I want to cuddle. Listen to her.
Yeah. Suss me out. You don't know what to think, do you? Yeah. Sniff my fingers. I swear it's nothing bad. Hey. Oh, ease up. Ease up.
No,
No.
I do not like your camera.
I do not like what you are doing and whoever you are.
No.
You're a bit more friendly, aren't you?
Okay.
These guys are really cool. So this guy right here,
Jack.
his name is Jack. How funny is that? Jack of all people. So not only have we got a little Jack, we've got a big Jack.
And Jada Road Jack.
And Jada Road Jack. With a proper saddle, not Jack.
Yeah, I'll put a photo in like there. Yeah.
They got the horses out, they got the saddles out. Jack was the candidate for Jada to jump on. So she had a bit of a ride around here and whatnot. So yeah. It's kind of cool because
Oh, we're saying hello now.
hey, best mates now, hey?
Yeah. You can't have my fingers, you can have food. Or do I smell good? Do you want it?
Oh, they're like, it's not that
Oh,
green.
Yeah, see, now
It's
you've
not that
lost
bloody
it.
green. Lisa's got a deal that she's got while you stay here is $40 for a whole hour guided walk. So that's for the kids, that's for the adults, for anybody that wants to jump on and have a bit of a crack. Could be the first time you've ever ridden a horse, could be the 1000th time you've ever ridden a horse. But I think it's kind of cool because it's good for Jada because she absolutely loves animals, as most of you know. But to come and stay somewhere on a farm and be able to have the opportunity to ride a horse that's here and be confident that someone's there that knows what they're doing to guide you around at the same time. So,
Jack, this horse here, Jack, was so patient with Jada and they walked around in circles for ages and then eventually she took the clip off. And so Jack was by herself because Jada was learning what to do and how to kick and everything.
Yeah.
And he just slightly trot along and then slow down again because he's just so chilled out. He's like, yeah, whatever.
so cool. Yeah. But yeah,
He's
keep that in
really-
mind. It's another reason why you can put this on your list of places to stay. Not only is it close to Coffin Bay and Port Lincoln, 20 minutes, a half hour tops, you're right smack bang in the middle, and then you've got all this at your disposal, which is just amazing. Absolutely loving this at the moment. Big open wide spaces, farmland, animals. Doesn't get much bloody better. Oh, thought about it. I think he's keeping an eye on me. He's like, you and that bloody camera.
Testing, testing, testing.
What a spot. What is it, Horse Bay? Horse Rock Caravan Park.
No, no.
In Horse Rock Caravan Park.
It's, hang on.
Start it again.
Horse Rock.
No, I'll ask you.
Campsite.
I'll ask you again.
No, I'm going to put this in.
Off. Is that?
Alright, you're going to try again then.
So we're at Horse Rock Cucking. So we're at Horse Rock Campground. Campsite. We're at Horse Rock Campsite. Jump on, go and crack it. See how you think.
Go on, have a crack at. See what you think.
Yeah.
How's your English, babe? English.
English. Oh, that's gold. I've never seen a horse do that, ever. I guess everybody has an itchy bum sometimes. Big open areas. Even if they're not big open areas, it's still going to be bloody nice. I'm just rambling on about shit now. So cuddle that.